the hate army
Big
troll.
It's the hate army,
bro. Hate army.
Shout out to hate.
Good vibes to the
Shout
hate
out to
army.
hate.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out
Shout
for
out to
hate.
hate.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out for
Shout
hate.
out for hate.
See, I know that Day Weaselar says if you had moved to a southern state like Texas, you would pay much less in taxes, keep more of your money, housing costs are cheaper. But there's one big problem. I hate warm weather. I cannot stand excessive heat. It's actually a big thing in my life that I just don't like it. I like cooler weather. Out here in Washington State, we get what's called moderate temperatures, meaning we get a lot of rain, a lot of in-between. I prefer that over so much heat and sun, which I know the southern states have, and that's why I chose not to move down there. Skizillan says, I wanted to move to Washington for the weather, but the cost of rent and stuff kept me from moving to Vancouver. Let me tell you, when I moved here a decade ago, it was the right time. I got this home a decade ago for around $250,000, which was enough. I could afford that mortgage and everything. Now, this house, a decade later, the same house, no changes or anything to it, is at a minimum worth around $500K. We just had a house in our neighborhood sell for over $600,000 this last couple of weeks. That's insane. In a decade, my home value has doubled. Doubled. What an investment. All I need now is for the economy to turn. If the economy would get back on track and interest rates would drop, I could do things with my home equity. I could fix the broken things in my house. I could invest in the business. I could do all these things. I'm just waiting for the economy to turn so I could do something with it. Because right now, I have a mortgage that's a really low interest rate. I want to say it's like 4 or 5% interest. Can you imagine if I went to refinance this house now? It would be like 10% interest. I'd be doubling my mortgage payments. I'd be a moron. So I can't do it right now, you know? But that's wild. That's what I mean. Like, when I moved here, rent wasn't that high. Mortgages weren't that expensive. It was kind of moderate, decent. And then all of a sudden, it exploded in value. It's like I hit it when it was hot, right? And then, boom, man, has it paid off over the last decade? Exactly. Can you imagine that? Someone's so desperate to get money, so they like put a mortgage or a line of credit, a second mortgage or a line of credit, or they refinance now, and the interest rate is like insane, and then they don't realize that, and they start making their payments. They're like, why are my fucking payments twice as high as they used to be on my mortgage? Oh, I'm not doing that.
Typically helps me more than anything.